So let's talk about an extra chapter called first simulation. So I will just take a start off with a plane, just made a random plane. We will change the length and width, make it a little huge. So say 20,000 and 10,000, that's the plane that we have created. Always remember, try to give a lot of segments because segment is something that will actually help. So yeah, we have give a good amount of segment here. That's my segments, and with these segments we can now go to 10 grams is a link that you can actually go and get a black and white location. And so we are just taking one area. This link is in description below. You can see in the description below, and easily you can get this map in your PC always. So we're just taking one area, and this is all the include ocean data. These all the ocean data, map lines, map levels. So that's all there, and then the auto explore should be exported, and then you have always, you can just get them. Then you go to renders, you go to M editor, it's a shortcut. Would you be again, you can just type M and you will get this dialog box, which is the material box and that you have. Now what with that you can do, just go back to this map, and actually we have actually located the downloaded the exported map that we created, and we go into that map and check the maximum elevation that we have as well. Look at this location. Okay, it's in the location, and we just drag it here in material palettes, so we can get a map that gets created here. Now with that we will go to modifier and say displays. I think that will be something that we need to display, and based on display what we can do is mid-map. With mid-map we can just drag it to the base, so that, and so instant, and we say okay. So that's what we have created. Now we set so we change the maximum elevation height in our parameter display. It's over here 1003. Change the height over here, strength, and displays displacement, and in the strength in that location we change it. So you can see over here just plain it's change in different get the variants, and actually terrain we got it just by matching the max elevation height from terrain grams to the parameter that we have used here. Now we go to PBR, that is material metal rough, put it here located, and drag that to the map that you want to select. Now you can change the material, and you want to material you would like to give it, like earthy filling or something like that, so it looks better. Now we want to also get a background, so the whole thing to get an actual feel of the location that we are in. So we go to another again HDRI environment and paste it here again. Then just select the whatever you like the weather is, and just Winter Lakes as a location. And then the same thing what you can do is you actually again go to renders, you go to environment and map it to this link. How we have mapped the previous one, we map this to the environment map and say instant, so no copy. Okay, and here you get a winter terrain or whatever kind of material. background you're looking for. You want to increase the height, you can do the rotation. All depends on how you actually wanted to do it. So yeah, so there you go, and that's how you locate it. And then you go, you want to still change it, you can always go and change it anyway. And say you just map it again, obviously you will have to map it again. So what you can do is select it, and you see, you map it again, it changed the map, and you see the instant. Just drag the map over here. Actually working. Now after all this, we create another plane over here, over this plane, because you want to get the water height and elevation, and want to see the flood formation once we create that. So we need to create another plane. I think we just change the color so to a blue or something which will give a water feel. Now we were just changing the color again, and we change the color in blue shade, but that only color changes. We get noise after this. Sorry for spelling mistake. And that goes, yeah, noise. And after going to the noise, we try to change the height. So we are trying to bring balance of the height, over here. Based on that, that we, if you want to again change the height more and more approximate height, that you don't want to get approximate height, you have something called as move command. Right click, you will get this, and you can change it here. So the height changes something, the height does not change in the set axis or the dialog box. So we can change it a dialog box, and we can obviously manually as well as manually move it. So that is the done. And what you can do also is you can manually move the line as well, just you want. So you can just move that, so you understand the water level and that you are with. Now what you can do is, which we go to again PBR in material panels, after this changing the color. Then go to material panels again, and go to PBR again. So the material what we want to give is, so we give a drag that material box to the plane that we want. And now we change the material. Earlier we changed the color. Just to remind you again, we just change the color, not the material. So that's the material color that we have changed. And yeah, so that also could be, height could be changed. So now with this, we have get a terry unsorted. We have got the water, so material sorted, all that sorted. Now we again try to snap all of them, and we have a glossiness that we give now to the whole thing to get a better analysis. Glossiness to the water. water plane. If you want to give a glossiness or whatever kind of glossiness level set you want to give, so we have kept it around, see, 1 week and kept it one, I think, for now. Thank you. So I will need to merge the map one to the earth map, the water map to the earth map, and that's where the merge and the simulation will happen, and that's where you see the stimulation happening. Now here you can actually play with the height, which will give us analysis for the water stimulation or the flood stimulation that we are looking at, and how we can study it through 3D Max. If you go to noise command, you can see the formation happening. So now here you can actually play and just play the height with, yeah, just see that, so that the height differences that does not get changed there, that you can obviously change it in the other area. So this is all about stimulation for flood analysis. Just change the height to go to noise and change the height, whichever you want to, the stimulation process you want to analyze that.